out. Hold on. Check this shit out. Oh, wrong thing. I was checking out the what's it called? I think it was a weekly award. What's it called? Yeah, weekly rewards. This shit. Hold on, look at this fucking stats. Okay, last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Kyler Murray, 16 for 21, 397 passing yards, 5 passing TDs, 1 sack, two carries for 6 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Kyle Fuller, 2 tackles for losses, 3 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and I don't know what that one is, but 1 touchdown. Then this dude has 16 for 21 again, 470 passing yards, 5 passing TDs, 6 carries for 45 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. And Mika Fitz with 8 tackles for losses, 2 interceptions, and 1 TD. Do you understand? That's 8, 6. So like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 touchdowns for him in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, you get 14 touchdowns. That's not fucking possible. And this nigga hasn't thrown a single interception both games. This nigga is crazy. Oh, we're gonna go against the Vikings. I've been wanting to do this all fucking season, literally. I've been wanting to do that since I saw they were like 9-0, but then they suddenly lost. How are y'all? No, hold up. Wait a minute, bro. I'm not trading away Jamar Chase. I don't fucking know, cause he's not useful in this franchise. I don't know. He's just not useful. He's not as useful. Wait, maybe if I like bump up his fucking, like, I don't know. He's just not good. Like, I'm about to get DK 100%. Fuck. I'm getting DK for somebody. I don't care. I'm getting DK for somebody, so I can replace Chase. Cause Chase is about to be a backup, and so is Trey. Cause if I could take away DK Metcalf, they have no weapons, like, for me, except Alex Kamara, which I think I can stop. Okay, let's go to DK. Let's get DK. And we're not gonna give him a star. We're just gonna give him a bunch of bullshit, and hopefully it'll work. So let's see who we want to trade away. Okay, let's look at QBs. I'm not trading Trey. Maybe a backup. Aaron Jones. We have no fullback. Chase Tony. Alright, we're gonna put Osborne, which is pretty bad. Alright, we're gonna put Henry. And BJ Hill. All for imagine his words. We just finessed them. Seahawks. Can we get these trash trades for DK Metcalf? If this works, it's crazy. Alright. Pretty high though. Don't want to draft it? Because I have a bunch of first rounds. I've traded away, I think, 2 first rounds, but they were like late first rounds. All first rounds are overpowered. So like, get down here. Go to like the 30s, I think it was 30s. Yeah, we'll trade away exactly pick 30. Cause yeah, it's all over. Boom. Oh, need a better player for this. Okay, go to. I think we're gonna go to like right up position. Just hope we have something there. Free safety. Let's go to cornerback. No, and get him Kyle Fuller. I mean, I know he's balling out, but like, come on. No, it wasn't high enough. Let's give him William, the William dude. William Jackson. See if that will go. Yeah, it's all green. That's in. It's all for DK. Oh, no. A higher draft pick will work, but I'm not trading away a higher draft pick. No way. I'm not trading. I don't know. Because I'm not trading away Denzel Ward. It's our best one. Bro. Please. Oh. Bro, what do they need? A center? Our center is trash. Like, it's like he's a bum off the street. Who is? Oh, he's green too. Say less. Went down. Fuck. How about I just trade away my center for their center, and it would probably work. Hold on. Let's see. Who's the center? Let's see. And he's yellow for y'all. Y'all need this motherfucker. Bro, he's not that much. It's DK Metcalf. My boy. Like, they're trying to finesse me. Like, I'm finessing y'all. Oh, I said I was trying to chase away Armstead. Slot of game shit. Yes, sir. I knew that one was going in. Oh, he got rid of Armstead. Is he? Oh, no, he got back from injury. I remember. He was out for like 7 weeks. Alright, well, we gave them an absolute defensive monster. So, we're gonna have to finesse around Armstead now. But, hey. It's pretty good to get fucking down DK Metcalf. And that nigga is about to destroy this fucking other teams. Oh, it's about to be lit. This is about to be lit. And we're not wearing our little tan and blue uniforms today. Or our normal future uniforms. Nah, cause you know what? The Rams went from like fucking like weird ass teams and ass jerseys. I like their jerseys before, but like they were pretty a little ass. And like they literally changed their logo, their jerseys, their stadium, all that shit. Like, and they made it so fucking nice and futuristic.
Today,
the SoFi Stadium is just lit. Oh no, not the important moments. Hold on. Like, I'm playing the entire game. I have to go back on. Cause I couldn't do the thing on. It says only play important moments. That's not what I'm doing. I'm playing all of it. Sorry. Lurker. Bro, I'm fucking yawning and shit. Bro, and then I gotta stay up until fucking 4. It's crazy. Alright, now I'm gonna play a full thing. Yo, and if I gotta stay up until damn fucking 4, it's crazy. I might have to drink coffee or some shit to keep me up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and for Christmas, guys, I'm getting a camera, so now y'all can see my face and my reactions and shit. So yeah, we're gonna, So now y'all can see what the fuck I'm doing. So y'all can see me
today,
talking
from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
You can see me jump up,
It's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I think that's like,
and off we go from SoFi Stadium.
Not mine now. I bet my first appearance.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Yeah, I found it like I like 5 to 2. These are expensive. But I am higher.
Jameis now, and the Rams got it. They bring him down. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
What we knew coming in, it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
I don't understand the point of like I can lose. Oh my God. I can understand the whole
A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
7 games, 9 games, all that. Losing the entire season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lose that much.
From the gun, Murray. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leaders usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, a script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, a script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
I take off my hoodie and shirt. This is a bunch of fucking assholes in my face.
Now following the touchdown, the kickoff.
It was like in my sleeve. They were in my pants, thank God.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Now look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd and 4. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage.
I gotta tell Dominic this. Alright. It's like the game of
this defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
But
they'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Here's Chris Jones now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. On the return, it's Tony.
It's always the same people at the open.
So that one will be accepted. Right. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start.
DK Smokehouse already.
Murray now on first down.
First game.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Leap it, he will make the catch.
Justin and DK are going to be the best receivers on this court.
Defense blitz, but they picked it up pretty well.
And
allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the nice throw downfield to help complete that play.
Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Jones trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Chop the balls off right now. You don't get this in. I'm chopping the balls off.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
I sure don't have one. Actually, I do.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
But that one time I streamed it, that's the only time I played it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They're already on. Oh my God. I forgot about Pittsburgh.
Winston now.
Beat the fuck out of Tennessee.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
I haven't
only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Jameis to throw it. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. William Jackson.
I was going to choose William Jackson.
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Like, I really don't understand the point of view.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage. Because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Go right. It wouldn't be a problem. He would be open.
To throw is Murray.
Nope, it's like 3 dudes.
for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Just keeping the play. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyler Murray, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
But it's still good.
Down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats, and the Rams got it. They bring him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Another try after the first down sack. Winston.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Winston's throw complete there to Conley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Winston. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jameis again. He'll get this one to Patrick, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now Winston. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
There we go, ball.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
No, we didn't. We have 2
and here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
That is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Yo, he just touchdown. Yo, his goals be touchdown.
Justin Jefferson. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
I think he was
and
going to catch
the Rams
it.
come
Then
right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Beats the double coverage over his head, too. And it was ball. Jefferson's a menace. Look at the coaches.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive into the end zone for 6. Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off.
They'll probably do us good.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting up and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the turnover, here's Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But no receivers barely mine have been destroying it.
A second down throw for Winston. The Conley's got it over the middle.
Wait, how the fuck did he rough the pass? We didn't touch his ass. How did he
So
get
they will
15
accept
yards?
the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
This dude is not Tom Brady.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I got Takis, 2 Snickers, and grab Gibbons probably something.
Here's Winston. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
This is worse than rookie.
Winston.
And
Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he still caught that shit. He got hit back in 4-man coverage. There's no stopping
a big play there for LA.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It was 3-man coverage because the other dude.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, they let me get up.
Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
After like a certain amount of time, the Cardinals just blew it.
Taken at the goal line.
They let me get back up to 70. So, this is the only team that has
takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning defense, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
7 interceptions. Fucking terrible.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 1st down, Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I played like 3 games, like 4.
From the 45 on second down, Winston.
What? No, I just cut on him. Oh,
this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 26.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time?
Yes,
or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second and 10, Winston, Henry's got it, out on the left side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
They're running the ball. There's no fucking way you're not running. What
From the gun, Winston.
That is
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Not a fucking lineman.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, FR
is able to put it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
I have respect. I really
inside the 30 to 27.
I don't do it. I will send Justin Jefferson
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed. As they got a leap, and he will make the catch. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
I don't care.
A big play there for LA.
You see how freaking
excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh my fucking God, no! I go all the way back and run in. I go back on purpose. Run back. And this breaks like fucking hot.
Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
You're not returning this.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. Here's Winston. And that'll be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 64 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Second down, another shot for Jones. And some space here. Jones breaking from the contact. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. They'll try and run for it with Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
55.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And now another one thrown incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Big-ass line is going to try to tackle him. Like, kind of injuries or shit? Like, come on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Jones breaking from the contact. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll try again with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Yeah, in 3 games, I won 270. 70.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Wait, I'm gonna stop screaming Madden for a bit.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for LA, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the...
All right, stay blessed. God bless. Stay tuned for another video, baby. Sir.